Hello, Grandma? I'm filming a YouTube video right now. Can I call you back? Hello, if you are new to my channel, my name is Kenzie, and today I want to encourage you to call one of your grandparents, or if you do not have grandparents living, to call an elderly friend or someone you know. I have been blessed to have 3 sets of grandparents. 2 of them are biological, the other is not biological, but they've been my grandparents since I was little. And more recently, 2 of my living grandmothers have had to move to nursing homes. And so after visiting them there recently, it just inspired me to make this video because I think it's so easy to be caught up in our own lives, our own busyness, and forget about our grandparents. We love them, maybe we think of them, but taking that effort to visit or just to call them can make a huge impact on their day, and we don't even realize how meaningful it is to them. So the first thing to keep in mind is that it really doesn't take much time or much effort to call your grandparents. Just a few minutes to say hello, I'm thinking of you, I love you, how's your week going, can really brighten their day. Secondly, it can be helpful to remember that calling your grandparents can be a work of mercy, particularly visiting the imprisoned. I think a lot of times we will hear that and assume that that means we have to go into a prison. And sometimes that may be the case for prison ministries, and of course, but a lot of the elderly feel very trapped in their nursing homes because think about it. Some of them may no longer have the mobility that they used to have, or a driver's license, and the freedom that comes from being able to drive. And just so many freedoms have been stripped away from them just from their age and situation in life. And so they can very much feel a sense of being stuck and imprisoned. And so to have a relative that they love, a grandchild that they love, or a son or daughter, come and visit them is such an exciting thing for them to know that they're seen and valued and loved, even though at times they may not feel like they see this same sense of purpose they once had. So doing that can be such a blessing to them. And the final thing that came to mind is that you may have to plan ahead. There have been so many times I've told myself, yes, I'd love to see my grandma, or I'm gonna go visit, and day goes by, day goes by, day goes by, or then I get sick and I don't want to go for a while, and then somebody else gets sick and I don't want to. So all those things can make it easy to put off. So making a plan on your schedule to go can really help it actually happen. Or even with phone calls, that's even easier to put off because we think, oh, I'll call her tomorrow, oh, it's too late, oh, it's too early. But just give them a call. You know, there's so much we can learn and gain from the generational wisdom that our elders have, and we can even inspire our children to get to know them even better. Maybe during the week you can have your little ones make a nice card and then either mail it or bring it to the grandparent. I've also found that photo gifts are much appreciated by them too, because we take for granted that we see photos all the time on our phones or on social media, but for many of the elderly, if they're not using a cell phone on a regular basis, they don't get to see those beautiful images of your family as often as you do, and as we all take for granted that we can just at the snap of a button, see a picture and then pull it back up at our leisure. So being able to print out a photo book is fairly inexpensive and a simple way to bring a lot of joy to your grandparents. So my challenge for you today is to call one of your grandparents. Just say hello, let them know you're praying for them, and I think it'll really make their day. And if you called, let us know one positive thing from the conversation in the comments below. All right, talk to you later, and may God bless you and your grandparents today. Oh yeah, one more thing. Don't forget to subscribe.